is it going out there, everybody? This is Speedboy14 on my playthrough of New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch for the finale. If you guys give me a favor and drop a like on this video, I'd really appreciate that. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button and click on the bell right beside it to be notified every time my new videos come out. Exciting feature of the channel, you can request your favorite level or favorite world in the game in the comments below. Last time we did the Nabbit chases where we caught Nabbit in worlds 1 through 7, which are all the worlds that Nabbit appears in. In this episode, we're going to do World 9, otherwise known as Superstar Road, the hardest world in this game. And thank you for voting for the characters to use for each level of the world. And let me know down in the comments below for question of the video. What is the hardest level you've ever played in this game? And what was your favorite moment of the playthrough? I would love to know. Kind of sad thinking about it that this playthrough is almost over because this is a really awesome game. Superstar Road's not a very big world, honestly. It's actually a pretty small world. Here we go to Superstar Road -1, Spine-Tingling Spine Coaster. For the first 2 levels of Superstar Road, you guys voted for me to use Mario for the first 2 levels. That kind of makes sense. I'm excited about this. Superstar Road is the hardest world of the game because one thing to keep in mind about Superstar Road is that the levels have a lot more. Is that it's a lot more difficult than the other worlds. And also the levels in the world that do not have a checkpoint. If you collect all the star coins in the first 8 levels of Superstar Road, there's one last level you unlock. And the way you unlock the levels in Superstar Road is by collecting all the star coins in the regular worlds. Like, for example, to unlock the first level of Superstar Road, you have to collect all the star coins in Acorn Plains. And vice versa. Alright. This first level is a pretty easy level. It's not hard by any means at all. It's just a roller coaster level. The only thing you have to be careful about is the fuzzies. But other than that, this level's very easy. Pretty basic level for the first level, Superstar Road. It's not that bad. And we got all the star coins. Thanks for voting what characters I should use throughout the playthrough. Thanks for supporting it very well. I appreciate that. This playthrough has been a blast. It's been a lot of fun. Top of the flagpole for the win like a boss.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
And there we go. Oh yeah. But there's going to be harder levels than that later on. But at least that's a pretty basic level, so it's not too hard. Here we go to Superstar Road -2, otherwise known as Run For It. Alright. This level can be pretty difficult if you don't know what you're doing. I mean, it's not that hard if you know what to do, but like, this level's not really that difficult if you know what you're doing, but it's just, you have to keep hitting these P-switches constantly. Like this. And you have to keep running. That's why it's called Run For It. I really like this level. I think it's really fun. It's a really fun challenge to have. Once you're right here, just ground pound right here to get your first star coin. The thing about this level that a lot of people think this level is really difficult for is that if you miss a single P-switch, you're toast. All you have to do is keep hitting the P-switches like this. Alright, here's where it does get a little bit tricky. You do have to jump right here to get your star coin. This part's tricky where you have to hit this last piece, where you have to hit this P-switch. I mean, it's not hard to hit by any means, it's just a little bit tricky. This part's definitely tricky where you have to hit that P-switch by while jumping off the wall. This part can be a little tricky too, but just wait till the last second, jump and spin, and then jump to get your star coin. That's all you got to do. Not too difficult at all.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
Alright. Let's go ahead and do Superstar Road Dash 3, but I'm gonna play that level as Blue Toad. So let's change character to Blue Toad. Here we go. Because you guys voted for me to use Blue Toad for Swim for Your Life. This level used to give me a lot of trouble. This level's pretty hectic. I mean, this level's not really even that difficult, but the problem with it is that you have a cheap chomp chasing you from behind. I mean, this level's not that hard if you know the pattern of the level, if you know the enemy patterns really well. Okay. But you have a cheap chomp you have to really watch out for. That's the gimmick of this level. Watch out for the cheap chomp. Okay, we got the first star coin. Pretty easy. That's all you gotta do. Okay, the second star coin's easy. You just have to do this. It's very easy to get. The only thing that can make it difficult is just the cheap chomp. Okay, the hard part's about to come up. I don't like this part. You know I love water levels, but this might be my least favorite water level. Because it's annoying. Okay, once you're past that part, the rest of this is not hard at all. Because at least right here, you can... The only hard part right here is that you do have the fish that follow you, but they're not that hard to dodge. It is easy to get hit by them, but at the same time, this is a pretty easy section to do. Okay, we need the cheap chomp to get rid of those sea urchins. Oh, yes! We did it first try! How awesome is that? I used to struggle a lot with this level. And we got top of the flagpole for the win. I did better than I thought I would. I thought I would do pretty good, but I actually did better than I thought I would. The interesting thing about the toad houses in this world is that you can get older items like the penguin suit and propeller suits, which are items that were in New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Okay, for Superstar Road 4 Hammer Swing Caverns, you voted for me to play as Toadette. So I'll play as Toadette for this level. This level is actually one of the easiest levels in this world. It's super easy. I really like this level. It's beautiful because I just love snow and ice levels. This level is a weird level, but at the same time, it's very easy. Thank you for giving me a crown power-up so I can become Peachette. I'm surprised I did not even die once yet, especially with this being the hardest world of the game. I guess I'm just awesome like that. Alright, be careful right here. Ice is slippery. Okay. Okay, right here, you just need to wild jump right here in order to get your first star coin. Pretty easy, that's all you gotta do. This is a pretty easy level, like I said. What's up here? What's in this pipe? Oh, nothing. I guess you can't go in it. That's okay. It'd be cool if you could. Alright, just watch out for the icicles that come from the sky. Okay, this is where it gets tricky, right here. I mean, it's not hard by any means. It's just tricky. Dang it! Alright, that's my first death in Superstar Mode. But I don't think it'll take many tries to beat this level. This level's not that bad. I don't think it'll take many tries. This level's pretty easy overall. I just got too excited right there. Let's try again, shall we? Let's try again. I do feel more confident about this level than what I did with Swim for Your Life. Although I did Swim for Your Life first try. Alright, we're playing as Peachette right now. Okay. We got Star Coin number 1. Very easy. That's all you gotta do for Star Coin number 1. I'm just gonna be careful this time. I'm not gonna let any bad things happen. I'm just gonna be careful. I'm gonna go slow. I'm just gonna be slow and careful and cautious. You know, I like to speedrun Mario games. That's why I get a little cocky sometimes with this. Are you kidding me? What is wrong with me today? I literally tried to be careful. Let's try this again, shall we? I'm surprised this level's giving me this much trouble, because this is one of the easier levels in Superstar Road. Okay. Well, I am not dying on this level more than twice, or at least I don't think I am. Okay, let's try again. I've already told you I really like to speedrun Mario games, so I get a little cocky sometimes. So let's be careful, shall we? Which Peachette works just as good as a squirrel suit anyway. First star coin, very easy, that's all you gotta do. I can't believe I died twice on this level, I know. That's a shame. I'm a little embarrassed to myself that I did that. Because I'm normally not that bad at this level. Okay. I'm trying to be careful. I'm just trying to be careful. Okay. This is where it gets tricky. There we go! We did it. Okay, here's the easy part. The trick to do this every single time is to stand right here. When the hammer swings to the left, hit the P-switch. And now run for it. Just like that. Very easy. Okay, I'm going to be careful throughout the rest of the level because I do not want to die. I'm glad you can float with Peachette, just like you could with Peach in Super Mario 3D World. Which is really awesome. Alright, we got the last star coin. Okay, we need to wait until the hammer swing is about right here to go inside the pipe. Just like that. I can't believe it took me 3 tries to beat this level. Because this level ain't that hard, like I said. Top of the flagpole for the win like a boss.
Yay! I did it!
That's awesome. Alright. That took more tries than I thought it would. Alright. I'm going to use Luigi for the next 2 levels, because you guys voted for me to. Alright, here we go. Superstar Road -5 Spinning Platforms of Doom. Probably my favorite level in Superstar Road. I love this level. This is one of the easiest levels of this world. This level's very easy. Are you kidding me? You got to be kidding me. What just happened? I don't know. What's wrong with me right now? I guess I'll get a power-up out so I can, get the squirrel suit quickly. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, we have squirrel suit now. With the squirrel suit, this level's super easy. You can skip this section, you can do a shortcut if you have the squirrel suit. Okay, this first star coin might look intimidating to get, but honestly, it is so easy to do. Watch the circle and boost, glide with the squirrel suit, and there you go. Very easy. And wait until the right timing and jump to get the star coin. Very simple, that's all you gotta do. Okay, second star coin, very easy, is in between these 2 platforms, and you have to do that. Alright. Here you have to ground pound this block, and then we can write it down in order to get... Are you kidding me? What happened? Ugh. This is too easy for me to die on. This is too easy of a level for me to struggle with. Gosh! What happened? Did the game just glitch out or something? I didn't even make a mistake. Okay. Give me a squirrel suit, please. Thank you. You gotta be kidding me. That's not the way I want it. Okay. Okay. Let's wait for the boost to circle around again. I don't care if I got hit. We can get another squirrel suit later. Plus, this level, but doing it without the squirrel suit is also pretty easy, but it's even easier with it. This level is not hard, trust me. It's very easy. I don't know why I happened to die on this level. I don't know what went out of control. I don't know what happened. Okay. You know what? I'm not going to worry about hitting that block that reveals the beanstalk. I'm just going to do that, because I think it's easy enough to do it that way. Okay, here we have to wild jump between these 2 walls. We have to stick on these 2 walls with the squirrel suit, and then wild jump just like that. Okay. Alright. Give me top of flagpole, please. Thank you.
Made it.
Alright, we're doing really good. The tough part's about to come. And you guys also voted for me to use Luigi for Superstar Road 6 Fire Bar Cliffs. Alright, here we go. Oh, I love this level. This level is one of my favorite levels to speedrun. This is actually such an easy level right here. It is not hard by any means. I hit this block? Are you kidding me? What is wrong with me? I am trying to keep it under control as much as I can.
Here we go.
Alright, let's try again. Let's try again. Let's try again. Let's not give up. Alright, first Stark one, very easy. Okay, this is a level you have to be cautious with. If you're playing it on your first time, it can be very difficult, but if you know what to do, this is actually not that hard. This is where you can get a 1-up, and that is what I was trying to do. And that's kind of risky to get a 1-up right there, because it's kind of tricky to do. You have to duck right there. Your second Stark one's inside this pipe. Okay, here's what you gotta do here. Okay. Just watch out for the fire bars, get it just like that, and then there you go. Very simple. Interesting you have the volcano music in this level, even though it's not a volcanic area. I guess to fit along with the fire bars. Which is really cool that they have it. This level used to give me a lot of trouble when I first played it on the Wii U, before I even beat it. But it turned out being one of the easiest levels in this world if you know what you're doing. But we have one more star coin to get, and it is up here. Alright, this one's a little bit tricky, because you do have to be quick. That's why I really like this level, such a fast-paced level. And I like speedrunning so much. There we go. Alright, this is the part where you have to be careful too. Wild jump to land on these platforms. Wait until the cycle goes. Not like that, but do this. This might even be easier with the squirrel suit, to be honest. But it's still pretty easy without it too. And there we go. I really like how they have the volcano music in this level, even though it's not a volcanic area. I guess they have it to fit along with the fire bars. It's kind of cool. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Top of the flagpole for the win like a boss.
Phew, made it.
Alright.
Oh,
Here we go. We're going on to Superstar Road-7 Lakitu, Lakitu, Lakitu. And you guys voted for me to use Yellow Toad for this level. This level has a lot of Lakitus. And it's also a pretty easy level. This is actually one of the easier levels in Superstar Road. Okay, here's the first Stark one. Pretty easy, just ride that down and wild jump out just like that. You have to be careful here. Watch out for Lakitu. Lakitu's kind of annoying. And that's the only thing that can make this level annoying is just Lakitu. I mean, this would be easier if I had the squirrel suit. But it's not too hard without it. It's still pretty easy without it, but it'd just be easier if I had the squirrel suit. Okay, the gimmick of this level, you want to keep switching your Lakitu clouds. And it becomes a cakewalk. This level's a cakewalk. It's easier than Firebar Cliffs, like I said. If you keep switching your clouds, this level's a cakewalk. Or if you have the squirrel suit, this level's a cakewalk as well. Alright? The third star coin is right here. Very easy, that's all you gotta do. Top of the flagpole for the win, like a boss. No! Don't want mini mushroom. I won't ever be using it. No surprise we'll do that level first try because that's an easy level anyway. Alright, time to do the hardest level of this entire game, Pendulum Castle, and you guys voted for me to play as Toadette for this level. Alright, Pendulum Castle. Here we go. This level is very difficult. This is the hardest level in the game in my opinion. Because of the environment that you're in and you have to keep dodging these pendulums. You have to be really careful about the pendulums. Okay, here's what you gotta do. Wait until the pendulums are going to the right, and then you want to keep running. Go the other way. Go the other way. Ride this second platform down, get the first star coin. At least the first star coin's pretty easy to get, that's all you gotta do. But this level gets a lot harder later on. Because once you're here, wall jump here, go inside the pipe. Alright, here's what you got to do. Okay. Duck right here. When the pendulums are on the other side, go to the right where you can get a star power in order to safely get star coin number 2. Just like that. That's how you safely get it. We already got star coin number 2. We need to just wait it out the rest of the level. Alright. This is the easy part right here. You just have to keep doing this. The hardest part's about to come. This is the reason why I think this is the hardest level in this game. I've never struggled as hard on any other levels I have with this one. This is a part where this part is a nervous wreck. But we made it first try. We're awesome. Okay, as soon as the pendulum's going that way, hit this switch to reveal this platform. And then just wall jump up here. Just like that. Very simple to get that last star coin once you made it that far. There we go!
Yay! I did it!
The hardest part of the game is over. Now, coming up will be, the final level of the game. The final course is now available. A 4th star has been added to your file. So, for the final level, you guys voted for me to play as the character that has the least amount of lives. So, we can figure that out. Let's see how many lives every character has. Not Nabbit, of course. Mario has 47 lives. Luigi has 69. Toad has 34, which means yellow or blue Toad. And Toadette has 26. So we're playing as Toadette for the final level. I'm going to actually equip the propeller suit. Even though it is a very, very easy level. The main reason I'm using it is because of the third star coin. Follow that shell. And we can get more lives by following the shell. And that is what we're going to do. The main reason I'm using a propeller suit, even though this is such an easy level, is because the third star coin is kind of tricky to get. It's not difficult by any means, it's just tricky. That's a cool thing to do with the propeller suit, just like in New Super Mario Bros. Wii. You can do drills, you can fly high in the sky, and then float while you're in the air, of course. Okay, we're just going to keep following the shell. Because you can get so many lives if you keep following the shell. Just keep following that shell, and we can get several lives. If you keep following the shell, you'll get so many 1-ups. And there's a 3-up moon we can collect right here. Okay. The longer the shell is going, the faster it will eventually go. And the easier the third star coin will become. Okay, here's where it gets a little bit tricky. We have to hit the P-switch at just the right moment, which is now. Or I might have timed it wrong, I don't know. Or maybe I timed it right. I did not time it right, that's okay. Your backup is very simple if you have either the squirrel or propeller suit. You can just do this. You can just hit the block like this. Just like that, and you can reveal the vine. And let's grab our third star coin and get top of the flagpole. And we completed this game! Woohoo! You've collected all the star coins. Congratulations! You've completely cleared story mode. Amazing! A 5th star has been added to your file. You can now enter the Toad houses all you like. Okay, let's go ahead and save. Let's figure out the lives of every character to figure out how many there are in total, not counting Nabbit. So, Mario has 47. So, 47, 69, 34 with the Toads. If it's 34 for Blue Toad versus 34 for Yellow Toad, that means I'll double this 34. And 48 for Toadette. I'll just add it up off screen and I'll put the number in the description. So you'll know how many lives of all characters there are in total. Let's save. And let's go to the main menu and check out how many stars are on our file. We have 5 stars on our file. Alright guys, that's it. Thank you very much for watching this playthrough so much. It was a lot of fun. If you enjoyed, don't forget to drop a like. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button and click on the bell. Be notified every time my new videos come out, and have a wonderful day. Peace, Republican Speed Boy.